Hello, I'm Paul Nee, and after a one-week holiday, Korean Football Shinmun is back, and so too is the K-League back on the front pages of some of the nation's leading sports newspapers. The K-League does often have to compete with the KBO, the Korean baseball organization, for those front page headlines, but not thus far this week. That's because the K-League is enjoying one of its best seasons in recent years, primarily due to increased attendances. In the Sports Donga, they have ran this on their front page. They are saying that fandom to live and die for football is changing the K-League. After 26 rounds in the K-League one season, there have been 1.25 million fans coming through the turnstiles, and that is still with 74 games still left to play in the top flight. Sports Seoul have gone with a very similar theme with their front page. Already a breakthrough in last year's attendances. And what is the reason behind some of these box office hits, as they're calling it? They are saying it's because of improvements, or the citizen teams like Daegu and Gangwon have made a lot of progress, and that there are some interesting battles in the league table for positions. In Sports Chosun, they have moved this story off the front page but into page 2, and they're saying that places like Daepak, which obviously is Daegu's DGB Bank Park, and also Seoul Eland have had a good effect on the attendances, because Daegu have a 300% increase on last year. Seoul Eland have 422% increase on last year's attendances, and they are also targeting 2 million fans to come through the turnstiles. Further down on the page, they're talking about the influence of Suwon Blue Wings striker Adam Taggart. They're saying that Jonathan's impact was big, but Taggart has a goal average of 0.7 goals per game, and that's more than Markow. Markow obviously was the 2018 K-League 1 leading goal scorer before departing for the Chinese Super League. In the Sports Chosun, they are calling it a Game of Thrones. That is obviously referring to the title race with Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors and Ulsan Hyundai. Jeonbuk beat Ulsan by 3-0 at the weekend to move back to the K-League 1 summit. Some of the online stories, more on Jeonbuk's 3-0 win over Ulsan. Sports Donga called it a reclaimed winning DNA and posed the question of whether Jeonbuk now have the upper hand. However, Goal.com said that Ulsan's race for the title is far from over, and that their challenge for the top spot has just become all that more important. Suwon Blue Wings striker Adam Taggart now has 16 league goals for the season, following his hat-trick away to Gangwon in Suwon's 3-1 win. In Goal.com, they said Taggart's hot summer. In July and August alone, the Socceroo has 9 goals to his name. Elsewhere in K-League 1, Incheon United drew 0-0 with Jeju United in what was a true relegation 6-pointer. Now, Namjoon Jae and Kim Ho-nam were involved in a swap deal, both transferring from one club to the other. Namjoon Jae made his first visit back to Incheon since the transfer, but was greeted by jeers and boos from the Incheon faithful. And now, speaking to Sports Genius after the game, Nam said that he doesn't have anything to be ashamed of. In K-League 2, Seoul Eland picked up their 4th straight win, the first time they have done that since August 2017, to put further daylight between themselves and Daejeon Citizen at the bottom of K-League 2. Goal.com referred to as a sudden hot streak after Eland's 2-0 win over FC Anyang last Sunday. However, bad news for Asan Mugunghwa fans, because the Daejeon Ilbo reported that from next season, Asan Mugunghwa Football Club will be a thing of the past. The Asan city government have decided they do not want to continue to fund the team, once again leaving the club's future in grave danger. And finally, Songnam FC's forward Moon Sang-yun, who got the winner for the Magpies in their 1-0 win over FC Seoul at the weekend. He said that whilst he was out of the team, he had been watching a lot of Eder's videos to try and emulate the Brazilian, whilst the former Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors forward is sidelined through injury. Well, that's it for me this week, so if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe and also to like the video. Thank you very much.